Hello everyone, hopefully you guys can hear me. Actually, I'm going to stop the transmission right now and then we're going to take two because I forgot to turn on the do not disturb thing on my phone. So it's going to be take two in 1 second. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Someone wave or say something, because can you all hear me? Someone like wave or bring a comment down or something, because can you guys see me? Hear me? You can't see me, but can you hear me? Someone give me a thumbs up or something. Can you guys, anyone? No one's watching. Well, no one ever watches. We get the, yes? You can hear me? Okay, so yeah. Hopefully, yes, you can. Okay, good. I think, yeah, I think we're good to go. So I'm good to go. Our guest host is late, and who even knows if he's going to show up? Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to talk about here today. It's March 3rd, right? And spring has sprung. Which, well, actually, you guys, I remember now. I remember I was at, this was like 20 years ago, and I was actually fly fishing down by, well, River Falls on the Rush River, and I think that was year March 3rd, 2020. It was 73 degrees, and it was 73 degrees on March 3rd many years ago, but it's like more like minus 20 right now. Well, not that cold, but yeah, so spring has sprung, and like me, a lot of you have started maple syruping in your backyard. Some of us in the neighborhood, and I think I really annoyed the neighbors because I went around to some of the neighbors and I asked them if I could like tap their maple tree. I guess, yeah, so I've never done it before, but I went on Amazon and I got those little spigots, you know, and then the tube coming off, and I got some 5-gallon buckets from Tom Meister's over at Meister's, and of course I had to wash all the pickle smell out of them. So my fear is that, and I don't really care to be honest with you, that my maple syrup that I create might have a hint of pickle in it, and maybe that'll be a good thing. I don't know. So, yeah, we're waiting on our guest host here. I have no idea where he is, but we might as well jump on to some of, okay, so I think you're all wondering about the whole Russian-Ukraine situation. And, okay, so like a lot of you guys, well, maybe it doesn't matter, but have been researching on your phones the whole Ukraine-Russian situation. And of course, for me, what that means is I've had a lot of Ukraine dating sites show up. And you know, you go to Facebook or whatever, and like say you're looking for a car, whatever, or a mattress, whatever, it'll give you all sorts of advertising for mattresses. In my case, it's been Ukrainian dating sites have shown up, and is that good or bad? I don't know, but even Russian women dating sites, and basically what I'm offering, you know, and of course all those gals are very attractive, you know, both the Ukrainian gals and the Russian gals, and I'm offering to house some of them here at the Winslow Mansion. Also, speaking of, I can't believe I just didn't jump on this right away. We're coming from the new studios here, 2 years in the making. We have this nice butcher block desk right here. This is the island. This is now I'm going to actually be moving into this here. It's a garage / apartment, but I am going to be moving in here. But maybe I'll live in my house, and then I'll house some of these gorgeous Ukrainian gals that keep popping up on my social media news feed. So we have that. Now, I have, okay, so, yeah, that's going to happen. So now, talking about spring is sprung, okay, so maybe some of you, speaking of spring, we're down at the Frozen Bocce Ball Tournament downtown at Bryan, so we all know spring is around the corner. I don't know who won at all, but I did have to get a new car. And I bought a Subaru, and of course there's all sorts of jokes involving Subarus. I actually had I've only had it for a couple of weeks. I actually drove it up to Lake of the Woods. And it's all-wheel drive. I went through. The trouble is, if you have a Subaru, what are some of the stereotypes that come with a Subaru? Well, one of the stereotypes is, well, not that there's anything wrong with that. Well, let me tell you what my friends not Matt, what am I talking about? Mark and Adam down at the Green Bridge got me for my brand new Subaru. They got me this. What? Here's our guest host.
Did you see the rug?
Yeah, I saw that. I saw you dropped off the stuff. You're a little late, but
I bought you a rug and I got a new rug.
Nice, I love it.
I think I've worn this rug before, haven't I? Where's the camera?
It's right over here. Hopefully people...
Is it light?
Oh, I have no idea.
Winter, fat people. Does anybody else gain a couple pounds? Because
I was talking about my new car I got, and Matt and Adam down at the Green Bridge coffee shop.
Yeah.
They were kind of making fun of me and all the stereotypes you get.
See, now this is made for the chairs on this side, Miles. Remember? That's made to tuck underneath here with these stools.
No, I know, but when I'm not...
is that what they gave you?
Yeah, they gave me this.
Well, that's awesome.
And of course, I'm going to put it on my...
It's what? Is he always colored like that? Multicolored?
Oh, yeah, it's a rainbow.
Is it a Yeti or a...
I think it's a Yeti, and it's got the rainbow, because, all the stereotypes...
Did they mail it to you?
No, they just gave it to me.
Oh.
No, I think they just had an envelope.
We're not professional, that is, with their name stamped on there. People, we're getting bad, man.
But actually, I had the Subaru call me up today, and they want... Do we like that thing?
Well, that's why I brought it. So
we have a match.
It's the Russian candle.
You have a match?
Oh, should I go out in the truck and get one?
No, but what we could do super cheesy. You could light, something. You could light it off the stove.
Ah, yeah. Is that a gas stove?
Here, just bring the whole thing over there.
How did you get a gas stove in here?
Well, I don't know.
Does it work?
Paid for.
Hey, look at that. It's making a noise. It works.
Well, it makes a noise, but that I found it real difficult.
Holy shit, look at that thing. It took off, man. Hey, here we go.
Yeah, just throw it in the sink over there, I suppose, yeah. Yeah, we're pretty high tech here at the Winslow Mansion. Yeah. Well, this is a butcher block, and I gotta finish it. And so, yeah, there we go. There's
just
Russian. We're kind of a Russian theme. I'm just talking about. I've been researching.
Who is that on us?
That must be Stalin. Well, speaking of Russian, it looks like you brought over some Russian currency.
I got some Russian currency. Let's slide this over a little bit.
Okay.
Now these are Russian. Is it rubles or
Rubles, I think. And I heard one Russian ruble is less than a penny now. I think that's what I read.
That's a pretty good economy.
Yeah, but I was talking about like you go on the internet and you research stuff. Ukraine, Russia, war. What do I get as a response on social media? Ukrainian dating sites for these gorgeous
the lady.
Ukrainian.
Well, they're trying to get the heck out of somewhere, aren't they?
And I'm willing to house it.
Yeah, that's Stalinism right there.
Maybe we could come up. Yeah, so yeah, we have this awesome Russian money, and because it's a kind. Oh yeah, speaking, and of course you're supposed to protest Russian vodka, but I don't have any. Excuse me, I don't have any Russian vodka.
Well, Gwen was asking about some Russian.
Well, yeah, this is Phillips, but
Oh, I got tequila.
Well, this is alcohol. And what I should have done is I should have just written on here Russian vodka with some athletic tape. But yeah, let's pretend Russian vodka, and then Phillips. It's Russian, isn't it?
Here, cover that up right there. You should black that out. That Phillips.
And then the other thing I thought, well, I didn't have. Well, it's Kami Havana rum here.
That's another Kami.
Yeah, this is another. This is about as close to that. So this is like Kami investing stuff there. Oh yeah, just put Well, I got some athletic tape over there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's covered. That's good.
Yeah, grab me some of that athletic
Here's
tape.
the white stuff.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. We'll make this.
Now, you see what we have here? You got that set up. Now, you ask, why is there a life jacket?
Why is there a
would
life
an
jacket?
individual have a life jacket? Well, why do you think?
I don't know.
Well, I think it's a life-saving situation right now, and that's why we have life jackets. When we're in trouble, we throw someone a life jacket. Russian, right there. There you go.
Russian vodka.
Russian life jacket. Russian. Is he Russian?
Well, evidently, a lot of people thought he was colluding with the commies. I don't know. I don't have an opinion.
Damn.
On it.
I just can't remember
I
what.
wonder if he was into Russian women and Ukrainian gals. Because where's his wife from?
She's got an accent of some
Oh,
sort.
she's very Eastern,
attractive.
very Eastern European.
Now, the album I brought you, what is that?
I don't know, you got a couple of them here.
Oh, did you notice though? The reason this came is because I have the matching vehicle that's on the album.
Nice.
See that? The VW microbus. Remember who sang a song about a microbus? Somebody?
Paul Wellstone, I think.
Paul Wellstone.
Paul Wellstone.
So this is Bob Dylan. That's a great
I
album.
was
I
just
got it.
going to revisit it. It's not
There you go.
Awesome.
And Wooly Bully? I don't know. You know that?
Sam and the Show. Oh yeah, you know this.
Hold that
This is like if you went to Vietnam, this was a song. Damn Nixon in the draft, but this would have been something you would have to listen to. Wooly Bully, you all know that one. And
Wooly Bully.
okay, so
speaking of music. Ooh, Jesus.
you know, I have beer in the fridge if you want.
I got a bottle of water. I put two in there.
Oh yeah, let's
You want
bring
one?
those out. Yeah, there's some
I don't-
water out there.
I don't need beer.
Remember,
I have water.
we can't pour Russian vodka in there, but we probably can't even put this commie anything in there because the commies are bad news right now. For a while, they were all okay. So spring is sprung now, which means also storms are popping up. Did I mention the maple tree tapping? I think
He's got to tap trees.
tapping.
He's got a
some
bunch of
maple
pails
trees.
from Meister's
Yes,
Pickle
that's
buckets
right.
from Meister's Bar and
Okay,
Grill.
so the storms will pop up, and last summer, of course, we did some storm chasing,
Good.
and we were very successful. We almost got killed. You almost
Near
know.
death.
Here's a rule of thumb when you're storm chasing, Scott. You can back me up on this. If you almost get killed, storm chasing, the tornado's after you. You know, it's coming after you. Okay,
Wind's blowing.
you're cruising down
We're
the
at the top.
road
This is the
here,
top.
okay?
Yeah.
And here's the tornado, and it's chasing you down the road, and you're a lot of cussing. That's how you know it's been a successful
It's
storm.
right parallel with you.
Yeah,
And Miles has got all the verbiage. He's like, debris, remember?
because I watch a lot of shows.
Yeah, and it's cool as shit, but I'm not sure I'm excited about doing another one, but I probably will be talked into it, so whoever wants to ride with, you're more than
Yeah,
welcome.
come along. Yeah,
Gotta have kahunas, so.
we were actually gonna auction off one of our storm chasing adventures.
Yeah.
Well, maybe in the
Keep your
future.
name
So,
up there.
okay, now speaking of Russia, our top 5 Russian protest songs, in really no order. But okay, so Matt Monroe, and he sounded very Frank Sinatra when he did this. From Russia with Love.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, and I think James Bond was chasing down hot Russian chicks. And that was the theme.
What year was that about?
63.
63, wow.
Yeah, so that's the first Russian protest song.
I wish I knew that one.
It's
Damn it.
look it up on the YouTube.
Oh, from Russia with love.
Now, okay, so Sting, circa 1985, and a lot of you like me were around 1985, and you had the commies were going to launch their nukes at us, and they were the evil empire, and Sting.
Sting, is that he's the singer?
The show, the police, or
Oh, the band.
Police, yeah.
Oh,
so,
Sting. He's got a different name though. What is his real name? I whatever. Sting.
He was a teacher and he sang about some gal.
And he does yoga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Russians, it's called. Russians came out in 1985. The children, the Russians loved their children too. I remember that was a part of it.
Oh, I never heard that either.
I remember watching MTV circa 1985, and that's really the only reason.
Circa.
Remember when they used to play music on the MTV?
Yeah, what is it now? We used to wait for the top 10 or 5
Oh, that was
remember?
so awesome.
At 6 o'clock we'd be waiting. Bon Jovi's
Living on a Prayer.
that one and Wanted Dead or Alive. That was always, we were like glued to the TV. That was like our thing.
I know, now they don't play.
What was that, 84, 85? Really? Anyway, cool.
It's like 41 years old.
It was his birthday actually. He was 60.
Wow.
He's older than me. I love it.
Wow. Okay, so number 3, Iron Maiden's Mother Russia. Anyone know that?
Russia. That's a
raspy Mother Russia.
He's got that the raspy.
Yeah. So
Never was a big Iron Maiden fan.
Neither did I.
Were they 70s or 80s or what?
I think 70s.
The big hair?
Maybe. No, I don't think they were big hair, but they were kind of the
Iron Maiden, just the name.
in your face.
Yeah. The flying V and shit.
Yeah, I know. Okay, now of course, you know this one. Back in the USSR,
Who sings that?
the Beatles.
You don't know how lucky you are, boy. Back in the
Because
USSR.
the hot Russian.
They got a little echo in here.
Well, I know.
Because it's not furnished.
Well, yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is the new Miles Castle.
Yeah, I'll be moving in.
This isn't a mansion. This is
I'll
a
be
castle.
I'll be renting out my house. Yeah.
Look at it. Look at it. It's brand new. Don't you love
Is
it?
that the one where he says I have blisters on my fingers at the end?
I don't know. The Russian back in the USSR? Don't know
I
how
can't
lucky
remember.
you are, boy.
Yeah, because of the hot Russian gals.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Where
so
are the blisters from?
I think from playing the
Oh,
guitar.
I thought something else, but whatever. Yeah.
I wonder what. We'll take a shot of Russian.
I'm going to try to calm you.
There we go.
Havana Club. Cuba. Cuba Libre. Oh, man, this is crazy.
Evidently, that's good stuff.
Hey, it's getting lighter out though.
No, I know that. It was almost 7 o'clock.
Oh, God, I love it.
Okay, so now the top, rounding off the top 5 Russian protest songs is, well, essentially any song from, speaking in 1985, any song from the Rocky IV soundtrack.
Oh, yeah. Was that when he played Oath or he fought?
Yeah, Dolph Lundgren was the commie Russian, and he thought for sure he was all roided up on the steroids. He had the flat top and the,
Oh, my God.
a 5-foot Rocky was taking on a 6'4" Dolph Lundgren or whatever they called him. But so I can't. And so there was like the montage where he's driving down the road, he's shifting, and he's mad at his wife because he shouldn't be fighting anymore. He's shifting the gears angrily. They're playing the sports montage song.
What is it?
Well, then there's James Brown. I Live in America.
Living in America. What, wait, dance and shit? Oh, I wish I could jump up on your
And he's up there.
I got my wrong shoes on. Otherwise, I'd be dancing. I'd ride my right footwear.
So any song, I think Survivor.
Oh,
had one.
What was the Survivor one? Come on.
Burning Heart or something.
Not the one I had the tiger, but the other
that
one.
was Rocky 3. I think.
Oh, yeah.
So any song from Rocky 4, just play it, dust up your cassettes.
Yeah.
Speaking of cassettes,
Cassette players. Yeah, you got a pencil?
we went to a hockey game last night over at Aldrich Arena, and maybe some of the older people, they really haven't changed the music from when we were in high school. They're really 80s. It's awesome.
And it's all cassette, isn't it? The guy that's in the booth, they're playing the. He's got to take a pencil and kind of, if it gets caught up in there. Remember we used to do that? What was the one song they had on it? It was the Who song. Out here in the field. They started playing it. Then they dropped the puck with the good part.
Teenage Ways.
Bob O'Reilly. Yep, and they dropped the puck right when the good part started.
I know.
Ponies did good. They played their hearts out.
Yeah, it was 2-1. They lost to a scrappy white bear.
Miles, look at this. Havana. How about that song? Can we sing that? Well, I'm stuck here in Havana. I took a little trip. You know, Lawyers, Guns, and Money. Warren Zevon.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah.
That's Cuban, isn't it? Havana.
So.
There you go. Dad,
I don't even go to Cuba anymore. Okay, so guys, gals, this is for you. No, this is the part of the show where we're going to get a little serious.
We are?
Well, yes, because I don't want... Excuse me here.
Oh.
We're going to need a little something here.
Who's got a nice soft
Well,
toes?
here you go. No more duck lip selfies, you guys, because here's what you look like.
When you put your picture on the Facebook, whether you're in Florida or here, wherever, and we got that duck lip thing.
Duck lip selfies. Or let's get even more obnoxious.
Did I have it upside down?
Okay. But I don't think it matters. We have bigger ones too to really get them now because it totally looks. No more duck lip selfies, gals.
Hey, duck lip. And I know a girl, I think a friend of my daughter's does that. And if I, the duck lip thing.
No more of the duck lips.
I mean,
Because you look like it's.
Who designed the lips?
Why did I make these?
You look like
You
a Riddler.
can have the. If it's getting hard after too many duck lip selfies, you obviously have this. You just bring these along. Maybe that's sell these. I don't know, but yeah. So no more.
Hey, yeah, lighten up on the duck lip and
No more duck lip selfies. That's something I really wanted to
out.
cover.
Duck lip is done. No names though, and I could name a few, and I'm not going to do it because all ladies
We
are
already talked about
beautiful.
the Russian hot. No, I know. Yeah. So spring is sprung. Storm chasing. We talked about that.
It's getting lighter,
Later dating sites. Okay, so and I talked about my new vehicle,
It's got a Subaru.
the Subaru. They've already that sticker. What did I do with it? Did I put it in here?
What is it? Which one?
Well, I'll find. Maybe it fell to the floor. Yeah. Well, maybe I put
Is
it
it in there?
Maybe.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yeah, here it is. So yeah, I got the Subaru. They're actually calling me up. And they want to take back
Friendship, love.
2018. Yeah, because there's all the stereotypes with the rainbow sticker on the back. And like I said, the guys down at the Greenbridge, Mark and Adam, gave me this.
Great coffee shop.
Wonderful.
Hard-working couple of dudes. They
Oh yeah, and it has, you guys, these Subarus have all sorts of safety features. And one of the things on it, like so many of your modern vehicles, and I think it's a rule now, they have the backup camera. And so next week, what we're going to do is I'm going to back up my Subaru, and everything is going to be filmed through the backup camera. It's going to have those lines on it. When you turn, the lines going, so I have to do it perfect. But the whole show is going to be filmed via
a backup camera.
the backup camera.
You ever had a vehicle with a backup camera?
Well, when I drive the trolley, I got it. But I don't use it because I still use the. Okay, so so basically, we want to go on YouTube because not that anyone watches.
What do you think of the butcher block people?
Oh yeah, well it's kind of.
This is a butcher block.
Yeah, I got
cabinet. He's gonna
stand
He's
here.
gonna polyurethane it so it doesn't get dirty and
This I got some.
full of vodka and Russian or Cuban rum. Ooh,
Yeah, so I'll be living in
I
here.
think that's good.
I don't know.
A special.
Well, when I was in Mexico, I would always ask for a Cuba Libre, and I'd always ask for Kami rum because it was kind of illegal. This isn't really legal.
You open this? No.
No.
Okay, good. Let's leave it.
Well, I have some unopened.
Well, these aren't open, are they?
No, these aren't. There's more for.
Is that the price of them?
Well, truth be told, if I drink all that, I'll just refill it with some cheap rum. And who's gonna know?
They gonna know. Well, why is that? Is rum that color? Because I didn't know it was
Well,
is that red.
I think the guy told me that has a smoky taste to it.
Smoky rum.
And,
Let's see what they say. And what proof is that? Ooh. Does that say 100?
Does it?
I don't know.
The special, it says. It must be good. Anything with the word is special.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Spanish.
Has to be pretty good. Okay, so that's Ash Wednesday was yesterday, and we could have our little candle here, which brings up now on Friday you got your fish fries, which reminds me of this time we went to the St. Mike's over here, the beautiful Catholic church. I can actually see the spire when they light it up from my bedroom window. I guess if I'm living in here, I won't be able to see it anymore. But
on the roof.
Yeah, unless I go on the roof. And these guys, it was pretty busy, don't get me wrong, because they have a good fish fry. He didn't have it last year because of COVID. But I told the guy serving the fish, I said, you know, the last time I was at a fish feed, there must have been about 5,000 people there. And we had bread and we had fish, and there was still plenty left over for every
multiple loaves, multiple
and,
fish.
and I don't think they got the reference. Not the Catholic.
And you're not even Catholic.
No, but
I got it.
I'm a raving Protestant, I guess.
Oh.
But they said, well, we won't get 5,000 people, but well,
they didn't biblically connect with it, did they? Huh?
The Catholic Church didn't understand the biblical.
Was Mr. Rosini there taking your money? The old driver?
Yeah, I think he was. Yeah. So when that's about it. So it's Ash Wednesday. Yes. Fat Tuesday was the other day.
Now it's time to start.
Pretty much every day is Fat Tuesday,
Wednesday, Thursday,
Friday.
Fat Friday tomorrow. Oh, and we'll be at Fish Friday. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
And we don't like the ones that are not all you can eat. I like the all you can eat because then I can have all you can eat.
You can. And then you get a nice side of coleslaw.
Yeah, a little
And then they give you a nice dinner roll.
Yeah.
And then there's always by proxy, you have to have some super angry woman taking your money.
Oh, you mean the lady at the Legion?
Whoops. Well, or anywhere, I guess. But they always seem super grouchy and angry taking your money.
I go, how much is it? And there were 3 different prices. One walleye, the other one was a cod, the other one I was like, well, what's the cheapest all you can eat? We don't have all you can eat. I thought it was one price for all the different kinds of fish.
I thought so too. But I like cod because I think, in fact, Coach Nelson is going to be a guest on the show eventually. Coach Nelson, Scott Nelson, I hope so, but he's going to we actually wrote some stuff down about our adventures when I'm out with them. There was a naked woman in one of the stories. But we'll talk about that when he's on the show. Give you a little taste.
What about last week's fish that we had at Meister's in Boardman? Tom Meister took us over there.
Oh, it was very
good.
Grilled. I was going to say, I was fishing up on Lake of the Woods with Coach Scott Nelson, and darn if my phone didn't go down the hole.
Dropped his phone in the hole.
Right down the hole. And I had my Bose speaker, playing music, and it's going down and down, but the music was still playing, and I thought about this too. It should have been like violin music, because when the Titanic went down, they
went with the ship. The quartet.
And so, but I think I was listening to the bridge on satellite radio, and so as my phone is going down, and of course it's fluttering, and I'm like, no.
Did you have a net?
No, it didn't even hit the side of the hole. It's like the hole is like 8. It didn't even hit this like
straight down.
Swish. Like,
No net.
The 3-point range, swish right through. No. There it goes. So I was 35 feet.
Ooh.
But then what happened too after that, I got this message from Sprint, now owned by T-Mobile, that said you're roaming internationally, because I don't know if my phone was being pinged from the Canadian side.
Russian.
But I called them up and said my phone's on the bottom of Lake of the Woods.
Oh my God.
And then the gal said, well, is there any way you can get it?
Really?
Well, no, I don't think so.
You had it all backed up on Google.
Oh, no, yeah, you just go to Google and you have your password or whatever, it all backs up. So I got everything back.
And they can transfer
But
it.
the gal, and she was from the Philippines, a nice gal, don't get me.
Did you understand her?
Yeah. But then she wanted to chit-chat about stuff, like, I don't like phone-related stuff, and I don't know, come on over and live with the Ukrainian gals, I should have said.
Oh, get on the gate site.
Yeah, she said where she lived and everything. And,
oh, man.
you can
Well, at least you got to
come over, I guess, but you're going to be living with a bunch of Ukrainian, gorgeous Ukrainian gals here in the Winslow Annex.
Might be some competition. Wooly. Whatever that song is.
Well,
is that it?
That's about it. Oh yeah, some people were saying I don't really have anything written down. Look,
there it
stuff
is.
written down on.
That's probably been written down for at least 45 minutes.
At least 45 minutes.
Yeah, right. Maybe before.
Seriously,
maybe
just
10 minutes
kinda
before I walked
whip it
out the
out.
door.
Yeah,
because
and I find stuff down unless you're sitting here.
Here's what I have.
Like the Ash Wednesday thing.
Here's what I have written down right here. You can probably tell because I don't know shit.
So, okay, well, it's been a fun
Thanks for showing up,
show.
all 60. Yeah, we love you. See you, man.
And I'm going to be out of town next week with any luck.
He's going to what country?
The country of Malta.
Malta.
In the middle of the Mediterranean. Well, it was like a $730 flight. Flying to Florida was like 3 times the price. And so I'll go to Malta.
Might as well go to Malta.
Yeah, so, well, that's about it. I don't know. That's about all we can tell. Then I'll shut that.
Peace.
Thanks for watching.
Hey, the boys wrestling tonight at the XL. Hope they do good. Stillwater Ponies.
Yeah, we got 3 people watching. How awesome.